Welcome to Library Leap Session number 4 for Spring 2014, and this is what you need to prepare before you come to class. Collect 3 images or media clips, maximum of 10 seconds. They should be related to the archetype and the viewpoint that you represented as part of the film code production project, something similar to Protestant women reformers, or if you were a film executive, if you were Father Daniel Lord. Make sure that you write down where you found each image or media clip. Lay them out so they can be viewed individually. This can be online, so single pages in a Google document or single images in a Flickr or Picasa account, anything like that, or you can print them out. Using any of the tools that you're comfortable with, combine the images so that you're communicating something about your archetype that you represented and their viewpoint. Again, just like we talked about in the previous video, be thoughtful with what you're doing because the goal is to communicate using these images. After that, it should be done on one page, just like this, and use as little text as possible. None is preferable, but you can always consider that. Just like the image in the previous video contained information, there may be things you pull from archives which have a little bit of text, or there may be text within the background of the image. Come ready to discuss this in class. And now that you know the assignment and what you're working on, I'm going to show you a few resources we have that may help you in your search and creation of these images. First is this guide for images and media for research and presentations. There'll be links to all the guides we look at on the web page where you're viewing the videos. This guide approaches finding images using the different subject areas as the focus. So humanities, sciences, the social sciences. There's also a category that addresses things related to Utah and the Mountain West specifically, and it has a tab for citing images and citing media, which is very important and something that we'll be doing in class. The next guide is finding permission-free resources. Things that are permission-free fall into the public domain. They may be more flexible. You may have more options to work with them. And Creative Commons is something that's a little bit more flexible than copyright. Now, in session number 5, you'll be talking about copyright and permissions. So there'll be more time to go into that, though if you have questions, always feel free to post them in the board on Canvas or get in touch with one of us directly. The last is the Audiovisual Archive. The Marriott Library has its own archive of audiovisual materials. You can find a lot of unique materials there, and this is a guide to introduce you to how to locate those. Last but not least, we're going to talk about a few production tools or tools that you can play with, and then I'm going to release you to work on these projects, and I look forward to discussing it and exploring them in class. Some of those software tools that are available, and these are all open web available, are MiniEyes, which is a visualization and data exploration software. It can be very complex, but it can also be very simple. Widio is a way to make and share videos online. It's sort of like applying a narrative to animation. PicMonkey allows you to combine things, collage them, touch things up, add text, play with fonts. LunaPic is very similar and has some free and basic things. And Bitstrip is a way to create sort of comics that might tell the story. So exploring those or other tools, and definitely let us know about some that you might think of. We look forward to seeing you in class and discussing these and talking about images further. And remember, session 5 will be talking about permissions and copyright. See you in class.